man. I'm glad you asked me that. Don Lucci, he was a character. You know, he was a worldly character that talked about everything, anything under the sun. You know, he was basically what the world wanted him to be. You know, the devil deceived the whole world. Zechariah Israel is the person God intended me to be. You know, the person I was born to be, and that was a leader. You know, I was born to be a teacher. I was born to be one of God's followers, a priest. You know, so that's what I do now. I just want to do positivity. You know, project positivity through the community, through my family. You know, I have kids, so I can't allow them to watch me doing all this devilish stuff. So Don Lucci, that was then, Zechariah Israel, this is now. You know what I'm saying? So just be on the lookout, man. Zechariah Israel is my birth name, first and middle. You know, so I got a lot of things coming, man. Shouts out to Wishing Well Studios. Wishing Well Studios, that's my label. I'm for the push. Shouts out to Fireworks. They're my kids. I'm managing. So if you into positivity and you want to come over here to Wishing Well, that's what we do. Yeah, that's another good question. When I was in Michigan, I went back up north, basically to get away from the issues I was having at home. I had went up north for a while, and while I was up there, I bumped into an individual, which is a good dude at heart. Everybody that know me, know him, you know us doing music together. A gentleman by the name of Jay Hollywood, real good brother at heart, man. We just started collaborating, man. We started hanging together, kicking it together, doing music together, and I just seen a whole lot of stuff, man. I mean, we was really out there. We was out there in the world, man. We was doing shows. We was, you know, partying. We was doing everything under the sun, man. And my cousin Tyson, you know, better known as Zechariah Israel, you know, he took me in, man. That's my mentor, man. I love that brother to death, man. He took me in, and he just, you know, started bringing me back to life. And I love that brother to death for that, man. You know, he was going through some issues and stuff himself that I can relate to. And the funny thing about it is, he was the first person to give me a microphone, man. Back in the day when it was BTIA, when I was a youngster. I'm talking about like 12, 13 years old, somewhere up in there. He was the first person to introduce me to music. And he's also the first person to introduce me to this music that I'm doing now. I always known about God. I was born into the truth. Physically was born into the truth. You know, I'm spiritually in the truth now, you know. But that's the funny thing about it, man. He basically just brought me back to life. And what I mean by that is brought me back to the things that's gonna help me in my future to give me salvation. That's why I entitled my album that I'm working on right now, Salvation, because that's what we are here for. We're working on salvation. We're trying to get into God's kingdom, you know, and that's pretty much, that's it, man. That's the movement. Excuse me, 1 second. That's another good question. The goal is to save as many lives as possible, to save as many souls as possible. I'm not saying I'm a savior or anything. I'm just saying that if I can get people to hear the word and listen to the message that I have to put out and tell people that it's possible to change, that they might want to do the same thing, since I consider myself as a leader, you know. So that's the goal. As far as me selling music, I would love to go platinum. I love to, but by the media and the way the music is going, the direction the music is going right now, it's going to be pretty far-fetched to get out here and sell, a million copies. But that's not why I'm doing this for. This is my personal reason of doing it. My personal reason is to save souls. If I can make money doing it, that's great. If the Lord bless me doing it, that's even better. So yeah, that's it. Excuse me one more time, y'all. Good Love, God's Good Love rather, it's the first single on Salvation. It's a beautiful cut, man, featuring the late great Whitney Houston. Yeah, I got on a sample, it just felt right, man, a cut that I produced. Yeah, man, for people that don't know, man, I've been producing. I just now starting to get back into producing and engineering side of the business. But it's a beautiful cut, man. Y'all gonna love it, man. Matter of fact, that's the music you hearing playing right now. That's the sound, the instrumental rather, and it's just gonna be a beautiful cut, man. I'm just gonna talk about the Lord's love, the Lord's good love, God's good love. So y'all be on the lookout for Zechariah Israel. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all was with me on the Lucci journey. I pray that you be with me on this journey right here for the Lord.